Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Season 3, Episode 2 of Real Pro Stock. And why? Why are you asking? Yes. I don't see any race cars either. This is the campus of the University of Michigan, and this is my daughter's graduation. She is graduating this weekend, the weekend of Bowling Green. I should be in Bowling Green. We should be doing testing right now, qualifying right now. But no, we are on the campus of the University of Michigan for my oldest daughter's graduation. She is a PhD electrochemist.
Wonderful to see before me the people who will be the leading thinkers, researchers, and creators of the future. What an impressive group they are.
I truly cherish your effort. And with that, God bless you all, and as we bring engineering to the state globally.
I applaud you. We all applaud you. Congratulations on a job well done.
And how about that, huh? Isn't that great? Congratulations, Taylor, and all of your colleagues there graduating on the campus today of the University of Michigan. But now it is time to hop on the Dixie Highway right after we watch Taylor get hooded here. Hold on a second. Here she comes. She's up next. There she is. Taylor, I am so proud of you. You are my best friend, and you are simply amazing. Congratulations on all of your hard work. This is so well-deserved. And Taylor moves on now to a Fortune great petroleum company.
Bottom line, pictures are very important. In the end, that's all you have left. So supporting your photographers, supporting your videographers, the people who cover your races, it's an important thing.
And we miss you, Clarence, and the season's dedicated to you, my friend. And listen, Real Pro Stock Kicker Fund update. What are we up to right now? For $5 for every shirt and hat, Real Pro Stock shirt and hat that we sell over on that link above, we're going to donate to the Kicker Fund, and we'll give that to the racer that wins the PDRA final, World Final, Brian Olson Memorial Final. So, wow, we're doing great.
Brad Waddle, what do you got? You got anything for us, man?
I don't know. I hope we're going to go out and go fast today with a brand new hot rod.
All right, man. Good luck.
And here we go. Brad Waddle is ready to rock and roll, and we've got a new guy here. Who's this guy? Never seen this guy before, never seen this car before. Let's go get an introduction.
Well, I'm Mike Bessler out of Colorado. We farm, do a lot of alfalfa up there. My dream's always been to run pro stock. I watched S3E2 guys back in 80s dreaming about that. Thought that was the coolest thing ever. So we ran some Outlaw 10.5, bought this car from Brad Waddle, one of his old cars. He helped us a lot, got comfortable with it, with a power glide and a mountain motor. And decided in the last year or two, you know what, we're going to go run mountain motor pro stock. So we loaded up the car, got it all switched over the winter. I do all the work myself, did it in the shop. DeFlorian helped me. We got Lump here helping us, making sure the car goes straight. Never been in a clutch car. We were supposed to test 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, we were supposed to go down to Texas. The weather was bad both times. We were going to go to Tulsa on the way out. The weather was bad. Didn't work out. Track wasn't available. So we just came straight here and made the best of it. Had a lot of nerves, a lot of stress. But it's working out. Doing okay, getting comfortable with the car. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of work, a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work, but it certainly has paid off, right? Where did you go? What was your time? What was your speed?
Well, we've had a few issues, some of my own issues learning and some with the car, but we went 429, 161. I got out of it a little bit early. Still learning a few things. Lump's helping us with that. Got Mark Brown here. He's a good engine guy, and he's been helping us, and my son. So we got a whole new crew that we never used before, whole new track, whole new car. So we had a few challenges, things we're working through, but we're having a heck of a good time.
Heck of a good time, and that's about to change, right? He's got Johnny Pluchino in the first round, but really a nice job qualifying here at Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it was a nice ride right down the Dixie Highway and right into it here, folks. And you better strap in because this is going to be a real fast mover. Chris Powers, our reigning champion, is here, and he is number 1 in points, ready to defend his championship with yet another. Are we looking at a dynasty here? I don't know. Could be many years with Chris on top. Chris and Chuck on top. Ruling Real Pro Stock, Extreme Pro Stock at the PDRA. Number 1 qualifier, J.R. Carr. We are not talking to that guy again until he wins a race. Tommy Lee right here.
Be on TV, Holmes?
Holmes, you are on TV. There you go. Tony Gillig, you're right there. And he is moving and grooving in a number 7 qualifying position right there, Tony. Good to see you guys. John DeFlorian is in 3rd, and it was a tie between him and Johnny Pluchino, 4:065. And Johnny had the speed, so Johnny is currently in 2nd. Who's that guy?
Somebody else run the same. You run the same number.
I ran the same as Florian, yeah.
He had mile an hour?
We had mile an hour.
You had mile an hour.
Yeah, JR went 5.
Okay.
So if you see a group of Mountain Motor Maniacs and a Wes DeStefano wannabe Mountain Motor Maniac, I'm just kidding, Wes. You could see Wes on Nitrous Alley episodes and Mikey Jr. doing well here in the Elijah Morton pit.
Elijah Morton.
Yeah, that's Elijah Morton, and that's Mikey Jr. Mike Allen Jr. right there. There he is, Jay, the carburetor extraordinaire. Mo Frackalacca, yeah, Jay, good job. Hanging right in there. Doing great work with the Allen camp right there, with the Morton camp. Allen Competition Engines right there. They found some issues, and they are ready to rock this year. And Dylan Voss, currently 11th, 4.137. These guys are ready to chomp it at the bit, ready to rock and roll. And I guess they're runner-up in best appearing car. I don't know. The Flying Banana. We're going to leave it at that. So it's good to see those guys. It's good to see this guy, Derek Reese. Derek Reese is currently sitting number 10. Kurt Neighbor, 14, right there with a 4.84. He's in the 4s, everybody. Get ready. Kurt's coming hard. These guys, always a good time in this pit. And, I rolled in, and they started to set up the awning around my car. Go figure.
Congrats to your daughter.
She's freaking awesome.
That's insane.
Yeah, it certainly is insane, Chrissy. And, we're looking for Tony to do a lot better than he did last weekend at Galat. So Gillig Wagner Motorsports is here and ready to rock and roll.
Bottom line, pictures are very important. In the end, that's all you have left. So supporting your photographers, supporting your videographers, the people who cover your races, it's an important thing.
Certainly is important, and you were too, and we miss you, Clarence. And here's an update on the Real Pro Stock Kicker Fund. Don't know what that is? Go to the link to buy your gear, your Real Pro Stock gear right there. We're up to $575.99, and we will give an amount of money, at least that, to the winner of the Brian Olson Memorial Race. And welcome back to the PDRA's second event, the PDRA Doorslammer Derby here, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Round 1 of eliminations. I told you it was a fast mover. And we've got Justin Kirk in the left lane and Tony Gillig in the right lane. Number 7 qualifier, Tony Gillig in the right. Justin Kirk, number 8 qualifier, in the left. And the young guns are here keeping all the old salts true, that's for sure. No kidding. Justin Kirk is currently 2nd in points, and he's ready to take on Tony Gillig here in the first round of eliminations at the PDRA Doorslammer Derby. Congratulations, Tony Gillig. And that was reaction time alone. 0.24 for Tony and a 0.47 for Justin Kirk. And that was the margin of victory. Congratulations. Tony Gillig moving on to the second round. And we've got Brad Waddle in the left lane and Tommy Lee in the right lane. Number 6 qualifier Tommy Lee from Statesville, North Carolina. And he's going up against Brad Waddle from Salina, Kansas. And it's nice to see Brad here, rounding out this 14-car field. Trouble for Brad off the line and Tommy Lee moving on to the next round. And up next, we've got our champion, our reigning champion, Chris Powers versus Derek Reese. And the boys are heading back to Kansas to figure that one out. Chris Powers, number 5 qualifier in the right lane. Derek Reese, number 10 qualifier in the left lane. Chris from Carlisle, Pennsylvania, going up against the pride of Canal Fulton, Ohio, Derek Reese. Derek not doing too shabby here. Everything is moving in the right direction, and it's really nice to see that happening for those guys. Solid number 10 qualifier for Derek, and he's putting down some good numbers, 4.127 at 174.3. Congratulations, Derek. Keep it up. And Chris Powers, not going to let him leave here. He's going to give him a hard time as usual, because that's what Chris does. Here we go. And this is a drag race. Wow. Chris Powers moving on, but look at that number, 4.16172. Way to go, Derek, man. You guys are doing great. And Chris is moving on to the next round of eliminations. Up next, Elijah Morton, right lane. Dylan Voss in the left. Here we go. Dylan Voss in the left lane. And Dylan doing not too shabby, number 11 qualifier. He is doing pretty darn good over there. We really appreciate the effort over there with Dylan Voss. And Elijah Morton doing extremely well over here. Number 4 in qualifying. He's found the problems. He's got all the kinks out of that engine, out of that car. All the gremlins have been found. Everything has been reconciled, and he's ready to rock and roll this year, 2022. Elijah Morton over there in the right lane. Here we go. Voss, left lane. Morton, right lane. Here we go. It's a clean treat. It's going to be a drag race as always with Voss. Here we go. 4.097. Way to go. Elijah moving on. 4.16 is a respectable number out of Voss. Keep it up, you guys. You guys are doing great. So proud of your effort over there. John DeFlorian in the right lane, and he's going up against Dennis Furcus. Dennis Furcus, an inaugural appearance on Real Pro Stock. Dennis, it's so good to see you, my man. Coming here from Chicago, Illinois, and he's driving his 2009 Cobalt. So this is awesome. Really great to see the new faces coming to the new places to rock and roll. Here on Real Pro Stock, let's go. Dennis is putting up a fight at 4.19. Way to go, Dennis. 4.135. All these new guys are keeping these guys honest. Here we go. Johnny Pluccino, 2020 champion in the right lane. Mike Bissler in the left lane from Fort Morgan, Colorado. 2008 Mustang going up against another Mustang, 2013 with Johnny Pluccino in the right lane, who has figured it out. So the problems that they had last year in 2021, Pluccino's figured it out. So Mike, good luck with this run, because this ain't going to be easy. It's going to be a fight. But as you saw when we met Mike, he's here. He's ready to battle. Let's go. Let's see what he's got. We can't wait. It's got a good looking ride here, man. It's looking pretty good. 409 to a 424. Great job, Mike, and great job, Johnny. Johnny moving on to the next round of eliminations. And wow, that was a nice run. And so who's up next? We got J.R. Carr versus Kurt Neighbor. Here we go. Oh, hello. That was Kurt Neighbor there. And what is that? Who's that? I've seen that somewhere. And J.R. Carr with a 4-1-4 moving on to the next round of eliminations. Round 2 coming right up. And here we are at the PDRA's Doorslammer Derby, Bowling Green, Kentucky. The second event on the PDRA's schedule. Thank you, Tommy Lee, in the right lane. Thank you, John DeFlorian Jr., left lane, for making that long trip to this venue. And it certainly is good to see you guys always. And under this circumstances, they're no longer friends. They want a battle. They're here for real pro stock battle. Let's go. Tommy Lee having some problems. John DeFlorian cruising on into the semifinals. 410, 176.63. Way to go, John. Congratulations. And who is up next? Elijah Morton versus Chris Powers. Let's go. Always a battle with these two, and good to see you, Elijah Morton. Good to see the whole family here with Chris Powers. Always good to see the family hanging out, working hard with Chris. It just warms my heart. I really like that. There's something about that. Really, really makes Real Pro Stock awesome, makes their team awesome, Extreme Pro Stock here at the PDRA. Thank you, Judy and Tommy Franklin, for having this class, giving them a place to race. And thank you for giving us a place to film them. We really appreciate it at Real Pro Stock. Here we go. Chris comes off Elijah Morton. Looks like a clean tree, and he's going on to the next round of eliminations. Come on. Semifinal appearance for Elijah Morton coming up right now. 411. Nice job, Elijah. Keep it up. Tony Gillig in the left. Johnny Blucino in the right. All right, here we go. Tony versus Johnny. These guys love each other, man. Come on. These teams love each other, you know? It's going to be hard either way, right? Whoever wins, right? Whoever loses. It's going to be a tough one, right? That is for us because, you know, all these guys hold a special place in our hearts, and we love to see them do well, but somebody's got to lose. It's drag racing. Here we go! Tony Gillig, red lit, you gotta be kidding me. And look at that number. Johnny moves on to a semifinal appearance versus, oh man, this is crazy. He moves on versus, who? Let's see. So Johnny Pluchino has John DeFlorian, and J.R. Carr has Elijah Morton. And one of the benefits of finishing top qualifier, you're going to buy into the finals, right? Buy into the semifinals, correction. And congratulations, J.R. Carr, moving on here. What is he going to lay down for us? Is he going to lay down a $3.99 for us? Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Nice wheel stander. Not this time. 406-1, 177.79. Frank Gugliotta Powers looking good. Here we are at the Doorslammer Derby, PDRA's second event. It's the semifinals. Johnny Pluchino versus John DeFlorian. Here we go. Number 2 qualifier versus the number 3 qualifier right here. And those guys were on it with that 406.5. But Johnny edged him out with a 179 over John DeFlorian's 178. So this should be a great matchup right here. We'll see. It's always a battle with these guys. Always a battle. It really is. John DeFlorian with the red light. Johnny Pluchino moving on to the finals. You got to be kidding me, right? This is nuts. Unbelievable, but that's the competition. And 007 red for John DeFlorian. You got to be kidding me. He had to be up on the wheel, and he was there. He had to give it his best fight because the kid is just so good on the tree, isn't he? Man. Elijah Morton in the left lane with J.R. Carr in the right lane here. Let's see. Pasco Washington, J.R. Carr in the right lane, number 1 qualifier, going up against number 4 qualifier, Elijah Morton from Jacksonville, North Carolina. So it's really good to see Elijah and the crew here. With all the problems worked out now, he's another semifinal appearance here for Elijah Morton. Way to go, Elijah. Impressive. It's a battle. Here we go. Clean tree. Whoa. 4072 to 410. Congratulations, J.R. Carr moving on to the finals with Johnny Pluchino. Congratulations, Frank. And these guys are going to have to thrash, right? They got about 40 minutes to thrash, get cars ready, and get them back to the staging lanes for the final round. So there's Brud working on it. Getting the hood scoop off. Rich is working it too. I think he's getting the clutch ready there. JR returning to the pits. And, you know, these guys are going to be doing battle. Here we go. Maybe today we'll get a chance to chit-chat with J.R. Carr after he wins this race. But we're not talking to him anymore. It's done. It's done. You can qualify number 1. We want to talk to you after you win a race, and we're going to find out right now. Real Pro Stock Final, J.R. Carr versus Johnny Pluchino coming at you right here. Here we go. Let's do some burnouts. Crank it up. Crank it up. And that's how you want to see it, right? The number 1 qualifier going up against the number 2 qualifier in the finals. Johnny Pluchino edging out John DeFlorian Jr. on miles per hour only. They had exact times, 4:06.5. Yeah, we definitely want to talk to you now.
Badass. Thank you. Awesome, brother. Thank you. Man, you guys rock.
Yeah, look at that sportsmanship right there. Frank Gugliotta, he's awesome. He really is. Chrissy Wagner. Tony Gillig. Jessica Wagner. Rich Purdy right there. Great man. Jessica Wagner right there. And did you ever wonder? Did you ever wonder what happens? Well, here you are. Enjoy. So we're going to let it run. You check this footage out, and we'll chit-chat with you in a little bit. Enjoy.
Good look, baby. Good look. So was the horse head only for the first 2? It's only for who wants to wear it.
Close out for the night. Under the light. And, woo! 7 motorsports fires up there in northern Ohio. Dollar pound light. So here we roll into the winner box. Brandon Brent on the left-hand side of the Nashville. Tennessee 2011 racecraft. Dials in at a 4.93. And Blake Kennedy on the right-hand side at a White Bluff, Tennessee. Hold it up!
How about a number 1 up with a big smile? Everybody looking right here, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Stay right there. Do it again. Number 1 up, big smile. 1, 2, 3.
Back to Nashville, Tennessee for the second. And we have officially crowned our final class winner of the night. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Scotty Gore, the entire staff.
Thank you, Hoosier. That sticker's going right down the racetrack. That was my interview. All right. Love you, Frank. Congratulations.
How about that?
That's all right.
That's it. You'll cut half what you've been making. I'm cutting it down to half.
Next week I'll get a raise, though.
How dare you insult limo man?
Well, he told me he ain't talking to us.
How dare you insult this man?
We win a race, and now we want a race.
I'm cutting his pay. I'm cutting his pay in half. That's it. Can you?
I can get it there.
Yeah.
So all the feedback was coming in, and I kept on reminding them. They didn't want to listen. The last time the kid red lid, Darlington, legendary Darlington Dragway, he won a championship. So everybody should watch out. What does it mean, man? Talk to us.
Feels great, man. We didn't have the year we wanted last year. We didn't run up to par, up to our standards. But we kind of regrouped. We got our stuff back together, Dad and I. Got this car where it should be, and I let us down a lot, you know, and I had to live with that until here, and I'm just glad I could redeem myself, get one of these trophies back. It feels like my first win again, you know. I'm so thankful to my guys, my team, my dad, my best friend, and my sponsors, really. Shameless Racing, Strutmasters, and Featherlight got us out here. John Kazi Racing Engines, topped with AED carburetors and a Ram clutch, just making tons of power, making it easy for us to go out here and put some runs together. And I'm excited to keep racing, man. I want to go race more. Let's go.
Listen, our sponsors are awesome. Everybody helped us out. We wouldn't be here without them. But guess what? Even with all of that good stuff, without a good driver, it's nothing. The kid can drive.
Well, you learned from one of the best, right?
The kid can drive. The kid can drive.
Johnny, congratulations,
Thank
man.
you, man. Thank you.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And all right, ladies and gentlemen, and leaving Bowling Green, Kentucky, and here's how they all shake out. We got Chris Powers on top with 777 total points, and Johnny Pluchino right there, co-leaders, 777 points. And wow, the points race is really shaping up, and we love this. It's shaping up nice. And for your Pro Stars update, we've got J.R. Carr leading with 312 points, Chris Powers with 302 points, Johnny Pluchino in third with 282 points, and Tony Gillig rounding out the top four at 256 with Elijah Morton at 250, making the top five extremely competitive in Pro Star points. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the love of my life. So Irene Susi, thank you for marrying me and believing me and loving me for the past 30 years. You're an absolutely amazing woman, and thank you for giving me three wonderful children, Taylor, Anthony, Elizabeth. And Taylor, congratulations for graduating this year. Elizabeth, congratulations for graduating this year. And also, Anthony, you're right behind him. Keep it up, buddy. I'm so proud of all three of you, and I love you so much, Irene. And I'm so thankful for the PDRA, and thank you for my friendship with Clarence Hannon. We miss you, Clarence, and this season's dedicated to you. Thank you, Judy and Tommy Franklin, for allowing me an opportunity to walk around your events like I'm somebody. Thank you to all of the race teams that are so hospitable in your pits as you are battling. Thank you for letting us film Real Pro Stock. It is a tremendous honor and a blessing to produce this amazing show about you amazing mountain motor maniacs. Keep it up. And thank you to everyone purchasing gear over on the merchandise page. We are up to $575.99 on the Real Pro Stock Kicker Fund. We will award that amount up to, I think, $20,000 for that final race, and then we'll start breaking down the money into the other races. But that's ambitious. Right now we're at $575.99, and we hope to go higher. But at that Brian Olson Memorial Race at the end of the season, we will give that check, that first ever Real Pro Stock Kicker Fund check to that winner. And we're so honored and blessed to have the opportunity to do that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for rewatching. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you at a PDRA event.